Isaiah.
Meet the Kaufusis, brothers Jackson and Isaiah, Corbin and his brother Devin, all part of a long line of family football players. It all started in 1971 when their grandfather immigrated from Tonga.
He was a humble man, hardworking, he was a man of the Lord. He lived his testimony.
My grandpa came over so that we could get an education and to play football.
Grandpa got his wish. Petalo and Eveline's 6 sons all played college football, 2 for BYU, 4 for Utah. Corbin and Devin's father Steve played and coached for the Cougars, while Jeff raised Jackson and Isaiah to be Utah fans.
Your dad played at Utah. How did you get to BYU?
I think it was these guys. I think we can attribute that to these guys. You know, we started hanging out with Corbin, Bronx, and Dev, and just being around kind of BYU. And I think that's where when I fell in love with BYU, was just kind of being around these guys.
Isaiah and Jackson were around Corbin and his family every summer, staying at their home to attend football camp and just hang out with the cousins.
Michelle, bless her heart, she was always cooking us food and getting us, make sure we were where we were supposed to be, with practices or with sports camps.
A lot of tears. There's cousins that literally, the game would be over and we lost them. So it's like, where are they? They don't know their way around Provo, so they're just walking the street somewhere.
Man, I remember we just had a lot of fun. It was like the highlight of the summer to go to Corbin and Devin's house.
Now all grown up, the highlight
Now comes the blitz. Garber.
is having 4 Kaufusis play on the same team for the first time ever. And the brothers play the same positions. Isaiah and Jackson are linebackers. Corbin and Devin, who have the height advantage, are defensive linemen. The siblings are also road game roommates.
And sometimes we get the connector door between our rooms.
Oh yeah, when that happens, it's comedy.
For the 2 freshmen, this season is a time to learn from their older brothers. Isaiah is a sophomore, Corbin a senior.
It's been really great just to have a connection with being my brother, being able to go to him with that brother relationship, ask any question, to know that he'll give me the feedback that's needed for me to become the best I can be. I think I'm just grateful for the opportunity. I mean, especially play with Isaiah. We play the same position, so he's been able to help me watch film together.
Blue shirts are waiting for him. He is dropped. Hit by Kaufusi.
The Kaufusis are almost always together. Faith and family are everything. Add in football, and it's the perfect combination.
Honestly, to be a Kaufusi, I just want to live up to that name and to make someone proud of my family.
We have a very close family, and that's part of the culture. There's just this overwhelming feeling that everyone takes care of each other.
They've been a huge part of local football, whether it's at BYU or Utah. And the influence that they've had in the game, it all comes down to their grandfather.
Petalo passed away September 19th. 3 days later against McNeese State, Coach Satake named the 4 Kaufusis honorary flag bearers.
He knew my grandpa, and he understood kind of his story, so words can't describe it. As Kaufusis, we're almost required to live up to this standard, and we're expected a lot of our parents, and that I think a lot of that comes from our grandparents.
Grandparents with a dream to make life better for their posterity. With just 4 games left in the regular season, the Kaufusis are trying to enjoy every last minute they have on the field.
A couple weeks ago, Isaiah was like, dude, it's like one of our last games together. And I was like, can't start pulling that out right now, man. We still got a half a season left.
Under pressure again, and Kaufusi's got him.
Just live in the moment, and then it'll be one of those things where we'll be able to look back and be like, wow, that actually was a really good time.